If not now, when? You said yesterday. Yesterday's today. You said tomorrow. Tomorrow's a whole new year. So if not now, when? Why haven't you started now? Right. Right. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Simply Eseeri. My name is Eseeri, and I am so excited to see you here. In today's video, we are going to discuss how we could start now. This year, we are not waiting any longer to move forward with achieving our goals. We're going to start now and take those actionable steps to accomplish everything that our hearts desires. To stay encouraged, keep on watching. So as I was preparing for the upcoming week, a sense of pride fell over me because this has been, the past couple of months, have been the most organized I've ever felt, the most in control I've ever felt in terms of things that I have control of when it comes to putting in the actual steps and time to achieving the goals that I personally had set out for myself this year. This video blossomed from that feeling of pride that I want to make sure you also feel as you are moving through the year, accomplishing the goals that you have set out for yourself. Today, I'll be giving you some tips, practical tips that have actually been working in progressing through everything that I want to achieve. Before I begin, I would be remiss if I do not advocate for myself and for this channel. Hi, my name is Eseeri. Welcome to Simply Eseeri YouTube channel. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos from me. Okay, let's get into it. First, actionable tip to starting now, start now to accomplishing your goals is identify your clear why. Why do you have this goal set out? Why now that you want to accomplish this goal? It's important to not only identify, but also understand why you have a specific goal that you want to achieve within a certain time. When you do this, you attach the motivational components needed to continue journeying through to move forward on accomplishing this goal. When thinking about your clear why, there are two questions that you should ask yourself first. The first question being, what will accomplishing this goal do for me? And the second question being, how will my life change once I accomplish this goal? And these questions are super important to think about when you are looking to start now to accomplishing your goal, because behind those questions are the habits, the thought process that you are going to have to actually develop and move forward through as you journey through the process of accomplishing your goal. And if you are serious and you are looking forward to actually answering this question, what I would suggest for you to do is take time to sit down and write your goal or goals down along with 3 reasons why it matters to you. Doing this will allow you to reflect and seriously start thinking about what it is that you want to accomplish and how you could start now to reach that end goal. The second tip that I have for you, which I think is one of the most important things, and I personally practice this all the time, is start before you are ready. The fact of the matter is, we are never ready. And if you don't, and this is going to sound very, very cliche, fake it till you make it, you'll never make it. You could prepare, you could be coached, you could take the school lessons, you could ask for the advice, but you're taking all that information in and you're not doing anything with it. I'm not saying don't take that information in. Of course, do it. Get all the consultative feedback. But at the same token, do something with it. Start before you are ready. You cannot progress if you are not able to see where there are faults in your actions that need improving. Just saying. You genuinely do not need to have everything figured out. Just start now. The awesome thing is, the more momentum that you have, this momentum comes from action, not from perfection. And like I said earlier, how can you be the best version of you, or that person who is progressing throughout your goals, if you are at a standstill? You need to move forward. You need to put the action behind what it is you want to do, whether you feel ready or not. If you want to be actionable, right, and start now, the practical tip I could share with you that I've actually personally done is just get started today. Don't say tomorrow. Start today. Even if it is something as small as writing down a plan. You started, and I'm proud of you. The third tip I would give you is genuinely really hard for most of us to do, but I think it's important to mention, and it's important for us to view it as a self-development challenge that we will be able to overcome. And that is to step outside of fear. There are a lot of things holding us back, myself included, that is a result of fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of embarrassment, even thinking that self-confidence has a hint of fear that stops us from living the life that we've always dreamed of, the life that we know we have control of, that we want to live out. And fear is a very dangerous thing because it could keep you stagnant and in the same place that you may not want to be in. And it's very important to call it out and to recognize it as something that stops us from starting now. One way that I'm personally looking at fear is I've reframed it. And I am looking at fear now as a form of feedback. Because if I'm afraid to do something and I do something wrong, what happens after that? After that, I am able to seek out how to do something right. So then when I do it again, I'm not as timid and afraid, and I have a better outlook on how to do it right. So reframing fear as a tool for feedback is a way that you could use this heavy emotion to start something now, knowing that it is going to lead you closer to feeling confident and good in accomplishing the goal that you have set out for yourself. One way to look at it is, and in a practical sense, is one way to look at it from a practical sense in terms of if you want to actually practice stepping out of fear is ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Genuinely, what's the worst that could happen? And then on the flip side, ask yourself, what's the best thing that could happen? Once you answer those two questions, it will literally open your eyes and give you that even a little bit of encouragement to move forward and move past fear. And not to sound cliche, but if you're afraid to start something, it's better to start something even if you have fear in you than not start at all. Not starting at all is a failure. And that's not where you want to be. I know that. That's not where you want to be. Okay, that was a little bit heavy, but let's move forward. One of the last tips I have for you when it comes to starting now, and this is one that I will scream out to the hilltops, and it is definitely one that has helped myself be a bit more consistent here on my YouTube channel, and that is set your goals down in your calendar as if it is an appointment. I'm a calendar girly, and everything important goes in my calendar. If it's not written down, it doesn't exist. And I would encourage you to take your goals seriously as if it is a job. You would never be blasé about your 9 to 5 or whatever job that you have. It is something that you go to consistently because you respect the time, you respect the effort, and you know it's something that you need to do. So when thinking about starting now on your goals is something that you need to do. So as a result, it is something that should be scheduled in your life because it is something that you need to do. If this is difficult for you to have it written down, whether it's digitally or electronically, think of it like this. Every time you don't do something that relates to your goals this week, take out $10 from your spending budget. I promise you, if you see that pile stack up, you're gonna change your ways. Do something that causes a risk to your enjoyment. Challenge yourself. Put it in your calendar. Every time you miss that appointment with yourself, take out $10 from your spending budget. And it better not pile up because this year we are starting now and we are doing what it is we are supposed to do. I really hope that this video helped you and encouraged you. If you have any tips on how we start now, how we don't flake out, how we don't cheat ourselves towards achieving our goals, let us know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos from me. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Take care and see you soon. Bye.